What's happening, sports fans? We got another great top recruit to talk to. Isabel Morales from Sweetwater is going to join us. She's committed to play softball at Aurora University. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. She's got the shirt there, so she's switching from red to blue, it would appear. Thank you so much. Why Aurora?
Thank you. I picked Aurora just because everything really fit into place there. The coaches were very straightforward with me with like what they wanted and what I could provide to them and how I'd be useful. And they really like let me talk to a bunch of teachers and stuff on campus for my major. And I really thought that was amazing. So I was like, oh, this is the perfect fit for me.
Okay, so it sounds like you already know what you want to major in. What are you going to major in?
I'm gonna major in sports management, but I really don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I just know I want to stick around sports.
Fair enough. That's driven. That was kind of my mindset as well, going into all of this. That I never planned on hosting high school sports podcasts specifically, but you kind of just stick around and you wind up doing fun things with that. For the process for you, was there one like aha moment where it finally clicked? Was Aurora always on your radar? How did you kind of arrive at this point where you finally made the decision?
It really clicked once I visited and I saw how pretty the campus was. And I was like, wow, this is awesome, especially since it snows there and I've never seen snow. So that's when I was like,
So wait, have you
yeah,
taken a visit back there yet?
yes, I've
Have
already
you
been
taken a
there.
visit in winter?
Yeah, I went in December.
Okay, so you've been there for multiple days and you're still okay with snow.
Yeah, surprisingly. It was really cold, but it's just so close to Chicago that it was just awesome.
Look, here's what I want to do. We're going to schedule a follow-up interview for winter break when you come home. Actually, you
Oh
know what?
shoot, my
Maybe
bad.
let's go with spring break of your freshman year after you've lived through like a full winter, and we'll see if you're still as gung-ho on living in the cold, because it sneaks up on you really, really quick. As someone who was a San Diego native, had the same mindset as you, and then it was like I got frozen in college, and so I feel
Oh
you
yeah.
on that. What might be some tips, advice, guidance, anything like that you would give to other people, younger student athletes, about how they can arrive at a place like you where they find a school that they like, a major, they get a chance to play, but maybe they just don't know how to even start the recruiting process?
Well, what I did to start is I just put myself out there. I joined a travel ball team for the first time my senior year. So everything was really new to me, and all I did was just go out there every single travel ball game and just play as hard as I could, really just show what I had to offer. And then from then on, you just let them come. Like, come to you, go to them. And I would just say to other people, just do your best, try your hardest in whatever you do every time.
Obviously, that all paid off for you. You're also a multi-sport athlete. You played basketball at Sweetwater. Um, I think a lot of people try to make that decision. Should I focus on one sport? Should I play multiple sports? You obviously decided to play two. Why? What was your mindset there?
Well, I had always played basketball with the same basketball coach at Sweetwater since I was like in elementary school. So it was no doubt about it that I really wanted to do both. And it was really hard, like separating my time, but I made sure it worked. And I love basketball and I love softball. So it was really worth it.
Okay, so I got a couple of basketball questions, and I bring it up because I have to ask. The gym, the
Uh-huh.
mascot painted up on the gym. I know you laugh at this. For those of you that have not seen the gymnasium wall at Sweetwater, it's terrifying. That devil is insane up on the wall. We'll post it up with this interview. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What is your attachment to that mural?
Well, I've been so used to it. I've always seen it. So it's like whatever to me now. But
So do you?
back when I was younger, it really creeped me out. It felt like it was staring at me.
So it's a definite home court advantage, right? Like
Yeah.
people look up at that, they're like, "Whoa, that's a little different."
Gotta make your opponent scared.
No, I like it. So you go to other gyms though. And do you just kind of like laugh at other people's mascots up at the wall? You're like, that's a cute little bear or a little bird. Ha, that's funny. Um,
Yeah.
Sweetwater also has a lot of great uniform combinations. I think there's a lot of across all the different sports. What's your favorite basketball uniform that you guys wore, and what's your favorite softball uniform that you guys wore?
My favorite softball one for sure was some charcoal gray uniforms we had that had like our last name on the back. It had an S right here on the chest, but we stopped wearing that like 2 years ago. And then for basketball, my favorite uniform was probably one of the new ones we got. It's a red one, and it just has like a weird cover here, but
Okay,
either way,
okay. So are you like
simple.
all red with white letters for the
Yeah.
basketball one? That's dope. That's very cool. It's simple. It's classic. Definitely, if you have any photos with you in those charcoal ones, send those along because those sound really cool, and I've never seen those. Um,
Yeah.
nobody has a right or like there's no set answer to this, but what has this all been like for you? I mean, your senior season is over before it really begins, and then it's prom and graduation. Everything has kind of changed. So as a high school senior, what have the last 2 months been like for you?
Well, it kind of sucks just having everything I've worked for these past 4 years just to end it on a good note really did not end on a good note. So it's just been really depressing. I've just kind of been at home doing like home workouts or whatever. And I always drive by the school and I'm just like, dang it. Like, it just sucks. But I'm getting through it. Like, I'm doing a lot better than I thought.
What have you been up to at home? I mean, you say the home workouts, and every athlete's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I've been exercising." So all the coaches think like you have downtime. What have you been up to?
Yeah.
Anything fun?
I've been just watching a lot of TV. That's all really like
What's the
Netflix.
last thing you've been making your way through binging wise?
I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay,
So I'm almost at season 12. I'm like season 10 right
my
now.
goodness,
But
that's a lot of seasons.
yeah,
Uh,
it's a lot.
did you start from the beginning on that?
I started from season 2 and then I worked my way on, but I started the show before like we all had to go home and stuff. So
Deal. So that's vaguely close from the beginning. So you've crushed 8 seasons of television, at least in these two. That's nice. I can. That shows the grind mentality. That shows that you've got that like varsity level. Like if we're gonna commit to something, commit to something. What are you gonna miss the most? Like I know that's probably a loaded question, and there's a bunch of things you're gonna miss. But when I ask you, what are you gonna miss? What are the first couple things that come to your mind?
I'm definitely gonna miss like the nice weather here also and having the beach so close. Like I don't like the beach, but I just like walking along like like the sidewalks like before you get to the sand. Like I like walking along there, so I'm definitely gonna miss a lot of that and just have like just being familiar with the area.
What about from high school? What are you gonna miss?
I'm gonna miss my teachers a lot because they've been super cool to me. I'm really gonna miss them.
Any shout outs that we can give? Any specific teachers, or do I get you in trouble there because it's like one of those not Emmy thank you speeches and you don't say a specific name and it's a disservice? But any shout outs you can give?
Okay, I'll say a few names. So Mr. Hermosillo, for sure, my math teacher, Mr. Garcia, Miss Hall, and Coach Huckabee.
Okay,
That's it.
so again, to the other teachers, this was no disrespect. I'm putting her on the spot here. This is a
Yeah,
very quick.
none at all.
And,
None at all.
and then also to everybody else. Oh, she got. I played the music. She's off the stage. She can't doesn't have time to thank the rest of them. And just speaking of thanks and shout outs, this is the part of the interview where we always ask everybody to stay at least 6 feet away from Isabel, but give her a round of applause, pat on the back, a congratulations, because she's another one of the student athletes from San Diego that is going on to the next level to represent all of us, and we really appreciate that. We appreciate you entertaining us the last 4 years with your athletics. Thank you very much for being on with us. We will talk to you spring break after your freshman year to see how you're doing with the winter. But really, honestly, congratulations and best of luck. Stay safe. Sports fans, we will talk to you guys next time.